Gamers searched in the dark for their hero.
Oh, great shot by Grim, just scoped him to death. Beautiful shot there, and Improv cleans it up, takes out Starbug, Mr. Denim himself, as it looks like we're going to see Twister trying to rotate back to me as, wow, Grim, this kid is sick. 10 to 9, and, I mean, Shanks, sometimes Grim, God.
But there he goes down to Sparks. Sparks definitely waiting on him just to get the pick on Grim there, as he has been picking them apart. And a great play there by Apostle. He's coming through, going crazy with that 74U. Again, oh my goodness, takes out 3 players. And wow, what a play there by Apostle. 4 players, my bad. So he moves into the bridge house here, and that's definitely what we expect from Apostle.
E-rev, don't just watch it, get into it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our coverage of the Dystopia One Night Cup number 14. We actually have a semi-final action for the moment. I know a couple of people, myself, that have accidentally said quarterfinals over on RSC, but this is in fact a semi-final between NetSend and Woo, who is W00H. In the studio with me, as ever, is the wonderful Mayday, who's done a very good job of casting so far, did a video, and is also Unreal, who was playing in this cup earlier. How are you feeling today, Unreal?
Hello DJ, yeah, I'm actually still a bit emo from getting knocked out, but we're sure to experience a great semi-final here with NetSend lining up with Dave 8K, Johnny Czar, Mark from Mark and Diablo, who actually are from MYM, the COD4 powerhouse team that is actually them, and Andy finishing up that lineup. And with Rue today we've got Nopaz, 9lex, Delu, Red Dot and 2B. They are a mixed team, but as from the sights of this first round, they're actually taking the command here on Crash in this first round. We're already dropping 3 members of the NetSend team. That's Andy, Dave 8K and Mark. Diablo comes in there with a nice sniper shot there for, on Nopaz from the blue rooms, leaving us just 2-on-2. Delu and Red Dot against Diablo and Johnny Czar, possibly 2 of the best members of NetSend, if you exclude Mark, who actually went out first for NetSend. We've got Johnny Czar just outside the A building here. The bomb's been dropped actually down the bottom of the A building. Johnny Czar's just going to try and pick the guy who's in. He sees him and takes him out with a beautiful headshot there. Johnny Czar takes down this round. The first round they're going to NetSend. DJ, that was a nice little finish there. Diablo and Johnny Czar coming up with the 2 end frags.
Indeed, it seems they've started to get a bit of a partnership going on in the past 2 games that they've played together. You know, obviously a mixed team, these kind of things do take a while to develop, but Diablo did come up very, very well there for NetSend. He gets 3 big kills, and that did prevail the first round. Then he gets another kill on Delu there, a nice sniper shot, and he's actually not taking the R700, he's taking the M, which is a bit of an interesting choice, but it's obviously working for him, so he can't knock it. And there's a bit of a deluge of kills there for NetSend. There's 9lex, Delu and 2B are all down, just Nopaz and Red Dot left, and they both get dropped. Johnny with a nade and Dave 8K with a nice AK-47 kill. Quick clean sweep there for NetSend.
Yeah, you would be expecting to see the Op4 side on Crash taking command of this map, but we're seeing it the absolute opposite here, with NetSend coming in with some really nice frags. Diablo's really stating his claim, and you've got to wonder why people are calling him one of the best snipers in Europe at the moment. We're seeing it right here in front of our eyes. He's commanding this game right from the start. Diablo there with another nade kill here onto 9lex in the A building. We've got smoke going down outside the A. Johnny Czar's jumped over the wall and he's come up to the top. We've got NetSend have already claimed the A building with complete ease. The bomb's going down and has actually been planted now. We've got only 2 Woo members left against 4 NetSend, and you've got to be saying a prayer for them now because they're really struggling against this mixed team here. We've got one of the Woo members is actually Tubi. He's actually stuck on the A roof. Dave 8K comes in with a kill with a no pass, and Johnny Zar just finishes off Tubi there. A really easy round there for NetSend, and you've got to be thinking now, Woo have got to start coming back on this. They need to take a lead on this up 4 side.
Absolutely, looks as if NetSend are almost making this look too easy. It's absolutely dominating. That's 2 rounds they've won on the shot there, and the only kill for NetSend was Diablo, and he's obviously fragging hard. He's 5-1 at the moment. Johnny managed to pick up an early car kill on 9 legs, and Mark adds to that tally with a nice 74 kill on Red Dot. As we see a lot of action coming around the middle, Mark picks up a second on 2B before pushing into the B buildings, and he's going to have a quick look in here, clear out as we see Dalu falling right back to the spawn. He's the last man left. Diablo picks off his only teammate, and Dave AK finishes up nicely with a big kill on Dalu there to win the round. Another clean sweep at NetSend.
Yeah, we've got take a look at the scoreboard now. We've got the 2 MYM members of NetSend, Diablo and Mark, top fragging for them. Diablo with 6 and Mark following straight behind him with 5. And on the Woo side, 9lex and Nopaz top fragging with 2 and 1 kills respectively. Red Dot and Tubi actually yet to rack up a kill. So they've really got to start doing something now if they want to get something out of this game. Nopaz answers straight off the bat with a naked on Handley, and Diablo answers straight back with a sniper frag onto Red Dot. Delu now, they have seemed to have stopped NetSend coming into that A bomb. Mark is actually in the garden, manages to take down 9lex, but 2 becomes right in behind him with the AK-74U and takes him out with ease. So we've got Diablo and Johnny Zar once again left for NetSend. Diablo with that sniper spotted someone in archers, are going to try and take him down now. He's getting on top of the chopper. Normally this would be considered a move of suicide, but with Diablo you just can't predict anything because he is an unpredictable man and you can just pull anything out of the hat. Nopaz there comes in with a frag on Johnny Zar. The bomb has been dropped, and it is Diablo, the last man standing for NetSend, and Delu's going to take him down as well, bringing up the first round there for this Woo team. 4-1 in favour of NetSend now, DJ.
Indeed, nice round by Woo there. They managed to get a bit of a flank going on Diablo, who is sort of cut in the middle with his pants down after Johnny bit the dust quite heavily there. Nice to see Tubi on the scoreboard. Still wants to see a kill from Red Dot, though imagine a bit of a cry of joy from us lot when he does get a hill. I do hate to see players with no kills. We get the early nades out of the way. Andy and 9lex both picking up kills on each other in the most bizarre random nade exchange of the day. And also it's still 4-4, but Mark makes that 4-3 as Red Dot goes down. Still no kills for the poor lad. Diablo drops Delu with a wonderful sniper shot. I actually watched that from Delu's perspective. That was very unfortunate. Diablo now pushing through the middle. He takes him far from Tubi. Pick up a second kill before being dropped by Johnny. Nopaz into Dave 8K, and it's the king of this map at the moment seems to be the 74. There's just a 74 fire going everywhere. Just Nopaz left on his own versus Mark and Johnny. There's 2 players you would not really want to be left alone against, as we see a lot of pushing through the side. It seems as if the poor lad is stuck on his own in the A building. Bomb's now going down on B, so all he has to do is somehow get past Mark, which is easier said than done, as we see Mark drop Nopaz with a nice 47 kill there, straight to the face. 5-1 in favour of NetSend. Unreal.
Wow, DJ, I'm sure you remember when we covered eSuber against Speedlink, we were watching Lucka with awe with his sniping skills, and to be honest, I'm watching Diablo now and I'm halfway towards an erection, but oh my god, the man is on fire. Another sick kill there onto Nopaz. Diablo is absolutely ruling this match with the scope. Mark comes in with an A kill onto 9lex at back A. We've got NetSend already into A. Delu and Tubi managing to bring up 2 big kills there onto Mark and Dave 8K, but Andy answers straight back up, taking him down. We've got Woo now battling once again to take that A building back. We've got Johnny Zar in the bottoms, managing to take down Red Dot from behind, unexpected there. And Delu, the last man standing for Woo, is going to try and get an early pick before he makes his way towards that bomb. He's seen Johnny Zar, but Johnny Zar is just bounced straight past him and taken him out with ease. 6-1 now, DJ, in favour of NetSend.
Wow, I've got a semi. That's all I can say about that. What a fantastic round by NetSend. Wonderful kill right at the start there, but very efficient play from the rest of the players. They just literally just sweeping up the mess left behind Diablo as he's just storming through him, and you can see that 9 kills and 3 assists really does speak for itself over 7 rounds. And as we kind of go into this one, we see a nice quick rush into the sort of back garden there. Mark goes over the top, gets a nice kill. Nopaz does take down Dommy, and we've just really got a bit of an exchange of fire. A couple of nade kills going here. It's now 3 on 3, and Red Dot picks up a kill. In fact, that's his second kill. He managed to sneak one in the last round as he sort of goes one-on-one with Diablo. Oh, a lovely pistol kill by Diablo on Red Dot there, sorry. Very nice kill. 9legs picks up another kill. It's just Diablo on his own now, and it does look as if we've got a situation where Wu could pull a round back here. And they do. They managed to take down Diablo. I mean, it's an absolute massacre. We've got Diablo with 10-5, Mark with 11-4. Even Johnny's actually in positive ratio. He's got 7-2 at the moment.
Yeah, this really is a great game. Looking from the attacking perspective, NetSend are playing really aggressive and just getting straight into that A bomb. Wu did manage to answer straight back that round and actually keep the bomb, but once again we're going to see NetSend going straight into A. Dave 8K is already in the bottom and up the stairs. Wu are nowhere to be seen. They're just getting a person into back A now. The house is already lost. You've got to be questioning their tactics there, because they're practically handing the match to NetSend. First frags of the round coming in now. Johnny Zar and Mark with 2 frags on the NetSend side, and Delu sends Dave 8K straight to that graveyard. Remember, the bomb is down, and he comes up with 2 nice frags there from the A balcony, leaving Tubi the last man standing. Looks like he's going to get knifed, and yes, Mark does in fact come up with the knife onto Tubi. 7-2 now, DJ. You've got to be wondering if Wu can actually pull this back.
Oh, I'm going to have to say they're going to struggle with it. Mark has put the fear of God into him. He's just everywhere. I mean, I was watching him there, and he managed to get killed from the spawn of the terrorists before they were even in there. And he was just behind them, and literally causing them a lot of anal pain, shall we say. Looks as if NetSend picked up 2 early kills. Tubi does answer back with a nice kill on Andy before being dropped by the man, the Rage 8K, who's also having a bit of an average game. He's only 6-6, but you can't really blame him. He's actually struggling to get kills because everyone's dead by the time he gets there. Nopaz takes down Mark, and it looks as if it's 2 on 3 in favour of NetSend, but the stronger players on the Wu side are alive, although Dave 8K evens that up a little bit with taking down Delu nicely, so it's just Nopaz left on his own. He's got to take down Diablo, Johnny and Dave 8K and defuse the bomb in 30 seconds, which is so easy. It's unfathomable how he's not going to do this round. It's definitely stacked against him. Diablo is covering where he's advancing at the moment, and he kind of jumps up as if it gets a lot of fire put on him, but Nopaz somehow lives as Diablo manages it. Oh, there we go. He picks up the frag with the AK-74. A nice kill round NetSend. They're up 8-2, and it's almost a massacre.
Yeah, we've only got 2 rounds left this half, DJ. Remember, we are playing MR12, so it's the first team to 13 rounds who takes the win in this semi-final. And you've got the odds are stacked heavily in NetSend's favour. With only 2 rounds left on the Marine side, they only need to take 3 more rounds to actually take this game to the graveyard. But it does look like Wu got something to say about that. 2 early kills coming in, taking down Mark and Andy. Nilex taking down Diablo there, so that's the danger man for NetSend down, but we've still got Johnny Zar and Dave 8K who is still alive, and it does look like they're having a little bit of a game of hide and seek with Wu here. They're just sat outside the A building next to the dumpster, looking to make their move now. Dave 8K does take down 9legs, but they've been spotted. Deluge jumps onto the dumpster and takes down Dave 8K, so leaving Johnny Zar on his own. He is a bit of a clutch machine. I've seen him play in the past. Oh, he knifes Deluge, runs out of bullets in the 74U. He doesn't need him because he just pushes that knife straight into his gut. So 1v2 situation now. Johnny's gone back outside A. He's going to look to no, he's not. He's a bit unpredictable. He's spinning in every direction now. Doesn't know whether he's coming or going. We've got Red Dot. It's perched in the arches there, just waiting for Johnny Zar to come around the corner, which he does, but Johnny Zar takes him out with a fantastic headshot there, leaving Nopaz versus Johnny Zar, one-on-one action. Johnny's going into that B bomb now, and he's going to put it down, and he's going to put that bomb down with ease because Nopaz is nowhere near him. He's going to try and get down B long now and take Johnny Zar as he retreats back, but that's he's gambling long odds there because he's got to need Johnny Zar to go down B long, which he's not going to do. He does spot him in, hiding in the truck there. We're going to have a kill here. Wow, Nopaz there completely wallbangs him through the bomb, and is going to get the defuse pretty easily on this. So we are now, well, they've given themselves a chance, you've got to say that, but they really do need to start pulling more rounds back if they do want a chance in this game. 8-3 now, DJ.
Indeed, looks as if we were definitely going to have to really crank up the pace over in the second half if they even want a chance of coming out of this with something. 8-3 is well, it would probably be a 9-3, I would imagine, with the way NetSend are playing, but it's definitely a big deficit to pull Wall back from. They definitely need this this round now if they even can think about getting back into it. Dele does open up nice and early with a kill on Diablo. Johnny goes and answers with a nice kill on Nopaz, who takes down his own teammate 2B, which is just the last thing they needed. And it's now 3-on-2. Johnny, Mark and Andy. Johnny almost clutching there. He likes to say he's a bit of a stabber, though I didn't think he meant in the terms of COD4, so make what of that you will. And the bomb goes down. Johnny takes down Della. It's just Red Dot left on his own, who's having a bit of a mare of a game, unfortunately. Might be able to see some quality in the player if he does come around and get some kills, but he doesn't. Mark jumps around and pistols the poor lad in the face. 9-3. So that was a good half there. NetSend clearly walking away with the pundits, shall we say, and the plaudits. And it looks like we're going to go into the second half, and Woo have a massive deficit to make up now. If you want to give us your shout-outs, please find either myself, DJ, or Unreal, and we are both idling in #e-rev on QuakeNet. So please do. Oh, sorry, I have to read this out. Diablo has just said 9 lakes. Your name sounds like a condom make. She's got a bit of banter going on from the NetSend team. It looks as if the Woo team are having a bit of a laugh about that as well. So looks as if we're now readying up for the second half, and here we go. First round. It's going to be a big round for NetSend. Obviously, if they get on the good foot this time, they're going to have to walk this one probably. I mean, there's no reason why I can't walk it this way. 13-3, so I crossed my words a bit there. But it's also an even bigger round for Woo. If they start to get their foot in the door early, they could really pull this back, and that's what it looks like we might see now as Red Dot drops his own teammate, unfortunately. That's the second team killing 2 rounds. It's not very good for them at all. And got a lot of fire. Looks as if Dave's at the bottom of the A building. He managed to take down Red Dot with a nice AK-47 kill. 2B managed to get a lovely shot on Diablo there. That was a bit stunning there, as we've seen Johnny kind of taking down Nopaz as Nopaz tries to push like round and flank him from the side. It's gone kind of a bit manic as it's kind of gone from left to right instead of from the spawn to the spawn now. If you look at it on the map, 2B gets a bit of a double kill there, and it's now 2-on-2 in fact. Johnny and Andy versus 2B and 9lex, the condom machine as we shall want to refer to him from now on. And 9lex does get the bomb down, and he goes to take a quite, it looks like a very far position back in fact. Just Andy taking down 2B there, so it's just 9lex on his own. And we'll definitely see if the protection really lives up to his name. Johnny goes for a fake defuse, 9lex peeks, and Andy comes around the corner. He doesn't actually spot 9lex up the top, which is a bit interesting. So it's a bit cat and mouse to 9lex. He's definitely going to peek and see if they're going to defuse the bomb, but he's not at the moment. Oh, now he does. He peeks now. He should put some fire on Andy, but Andy's not having any of it. Who defuses the bomb and just gets away with that round there very nicely. Well played to NetSend. 10-3.
Woo here, DJ. They're really shooting themselves in the feet. Team kills riding in, and 9lex had that round in the bag. He played it perfectly, apart from at the end. He could have taken that man out pretty easily, but he just completely failed with a pistol kill. Going into I've lost track of the score completely. I think NetSend need about 3 rounds to take this down. I've got MYM Mark has actually gone with the weird strategy of taking an M14. It is widely known as the worst gun in the game, so I think he's trying to say something here to Woo. Andy and Dave 8K coming in there with kills. Mark, just as I say it's the worst gun in the game, Mark comes and gets a kill with it. only one member of Woo remaining now, and that is 2B. He does manage to take down Andy. He's in bottom A. It's just a matter of time now before he dies. Unfortunately, I really don't have confidence in him. I don't think he's going to clutch this down against 3 NetSend members who are just on top. And just as I say that, Johnny Zar takes him down from the middle A stairs. We're 11-3 up now in favour of NetSend. Only 2 rounds remaining for the win.
Indeed, looks as if NetSend are firmly on course to get that. The very fact that Mark has picked the Vietnam era relic shows how they're viewing this game at the moment. 11-3 is a complete massacre, and it really does seem as if both Diablo and Mark are turning on the quality at the moment, although Johnny's having a bit of a good game as well. Red Dot, oh, how does he do it again? He picks up another kill on his teammate, which is absolutely awful there. But it looks as if we have a bit of an answer back. Joining in the fun on the Woo member, shall we say, with a knife kill there from Andy. He picks up a second kill on Nopaz, and now it's just 9lex, the condom on his own. Delu does. Oh, sorry, it's Delu on his own. He picks up a kill on Mark, and it looks as if he's going to get himself into this one. He takes some fire from Johnny, puts some fire back onto him, and then unfortunately he takes down Diablo, but he gets dropped by Andy. And as we go into this last round, let's try and hear a cheer of victory. We're going to drop into the NetSend Ventrilo in our war room, and we're going to hear what they say about this round.
Trying to get some reactions. Oh yeah, you can't, my bad.
I get some kills, Tom.
So that. Okay. Bombs on. Eh?
Oh, I'll take this for a spot.
I was going to be long.
Someone get me long.
One's on A. Good. Sniper tagged. It's going big. Top blue. Say something, you know, like Carl Michael too.
My history.
Yeah. Is he gay?
Oh, belong! Touch the phone down there.
Baby, can you in big?
Go on, Dave. Do it for your parents. Make them proud.
And yes, folks, this is Dave 8K on Britain's Got Talent.
Who's no Madeline?
And we're back in the action. An amazing round there as Wu managed to pick up a few early kills, and they kind of switch it around, and they pulled back around 4-12 though, so they've still got a huge deficit. They need to win 8 rounds on the spin just to get a draw here and push the game into overtime. And it doesn't look as if NetSend are going to stand up for that at all, as we kind of see a nice quick rush into A, which is stopped by a nice block made from Knockout. But Johnny's up there and he's having a peek, but no avail. He doesn't see anyone, can't get a kill. Red Dot, however, picks up another kill. And that's 3 in 2 rounds. He's suddenly turned his game on, and so it's very, very necessary for Wu, as they're looking very, very weak, but they're coming back at the moment. They're trying to get back into this game, and they're spreading around and trying to get some angles going on in both the B and the A building, as Nilex drops Mark with a nice AK-47 kill there, and it looks as if they have the B bomb site firmly in their hands. Johnny is coming through to have a bit of a word about that though. The smoke goes down and Nilex drops the bomb. He doesn't put the bomb down, he actually drops it as Johnny takes him out. And Andy has one-on-one with 2B but fails. 2B taken down Andy rather nicely there with 74 out of the elevated position, so he was in the spot of luck. And Delu now goes one-on-one with Johnny, and that's 2 rounds on the trot there for Wu. Do you reckon they have a chance of getting back into this game, Unreal?
Well, I do think it might be a little bit late, but you never know. Wu could make us eat our words. So 5-12 here in the semi-final of the Dystopia Cup. We're going to see Wu now. Maybe they can pull this back. I don't know. Maybe I've tried to write them off too early. We got Nades coming in now. Mark still with that crappy M14. Hasn't managed to get a kill since he made me eat my words from the bottom hardware. We've got NetSend taking a few casualties at the beginning actually. Diabolo and Andy both drop, but Mark comes in there with a nade onto Delu. We've got 2 NetSend members on the sandbag roof, which is a bit weird because if a nade goes up there, they're pretty much dead. Yeah. We've got Red Dot perched with the scope on the top of Archers, trying to get a pick off onto the A bomb. He does manage to do that, taking out Johnny Zar, who was on the A roof. 2B comes in with a kill onto Mark, leaving it 4-1. DJ, maybe we are going to eat our words. I do like mine with tomato ketchup, so yeah, make sure you prepare it good. We've got 9Lex with the bomb now, rotating back round to A because they know Dave 8K is round at the B bomb, so they're going to put that down with Red Dot watching the cross, making sure Dave 8K doesn't get back. You've got to think we've got this game, this round, in the bag, and Nopaz comes in with a kill onto Dave 8K. 6-12 now, DJ.
Oh wow, I'll take my words with well done on a portion of chips. Wu are coming back into this big start. They won 3 on the trot. Red Dot suddenly turned his game on out of nowhere. I see a bit of a switch around, but Diablo has something to say about that. 2 quick kills, one on Red Dot, as we said, and another one on 2B as well. So that's 2 players over the past few rounds that have really been coming up well for Wu. As Mark drops Delu as well, but Nupaz and Linux get 2 kills back on Dave and Mark, and Andy takes Nupaz, so it's just 9Lex on his own, and Diablo gets a nice quick deagle kill to win the game for NetSend, who are going to the finals now, which of course we will cast. And so well played by NetSend there. Commiserations to Wu. I mean, you made an epic comeback there, you can't argue with that. What do you make of that game then, Unreal?
Well, it was a bit one-sided from the start. You've got to wonder if NetSend just took their foot off the gas a little towards the end, but they were quite comfortably the better team today on Crash. Taking this game, what was it, 13-6 in the end. I've actually got someone on IRC now trying to argue the point that the M14 is actually a good gun. To you I say, shut the hell up, you don't know what you're talking about. It's absolutely dreadful. I cannot use it for the life of me. But yeah, DJ, I'm looking forward to the final now. I actually had another shout out. My little baby friend Adams wants to shout out to himself because no one else will give him one. So shout out to you, Adams. I love you.
Oh, that's very, very sweet. Yeah, it was a very good game. NetSend really did show their domination, and Diablo definitely started to stamp his claim on things. I was a bit harsh towards him in the earlier game, but he certainly proved me wrong there after some absolutely stunning kills. He's certainly making a name for himself in the community as a whole, so definitely I think this performance tonight will definitely cement that sort of claim in the wider arena. Who do you reckon was the player of the night for you, Unreal?
Well, I think it was actually Johnny's top fragged in the end for NetSend, but you've got to be looking at Diablo, and the class of his kills is just out of this world. I really do enjoy watching snipers play because, in my opinion, sniper is the only gun which actually requires skill to shoot in COD 4, and watching Diablo play is just so entertaining. He makes so many sick shots. So yeah, I'm going to say Diablo, DJ.
Good call. That would definitely been one of my top picks as well, but I've got to give a shout out to Mark as well, not just because he's a good lad and a laugh at lands, but also because in the early rounds he really did set the ball rolling for NetSend. He got some very important early double and treble kills, racking up a lot of points there at the start, and he was everywhere. He was just sort of appearing at the back, he was in the side, he was in the middle, he was just wherever there could be a flanking manoeuvre from. Mark was there, he was carrying it out, and he was causing so much damage and terror that NetSend really just weren't able to get hold of the A building, and you really do need to get a hold of that building in order to get the results on this map. Similarly, at the B building as well, there was he was sort of all over that like a white on rice, so they couldn't really get control of that area, and as a result their coverage of the middle also had a bit of trouble, and that did allow obviously the more aggressive players like Johnny Czar and Dave AK to get forward and sort of get stuck in and go for it. Anyway guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Do hope you enjoyed the match. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with the final. I probably won't be casting it, but Unreal will be hosting the show with someone who is going to be picked randomly from somewhere. So we'll see you all in a little while.